Another lesson. Always instruct manually. Always, always. Alright, so. Boy, oh boy. So, let's see here. What do people need who are actually fully motivated? You need axes. I know that. They're getting pretty close to getting A in axes. So that'll be sweet. You don't need anything, Dorothea, but okay, I have 5 more points and 1, 2, 3, 4 more students. Oh, and Flame. I guess maybe I might put some experience in there. Oh yeah, Cyril or whatever the heck. Did I want to develop flying in you? I did. Make it like a wyvern rider or something. This is what we'll do. Okay, sure. You're gonna need some lances developed. Is what you'll need. Bit by bit. Eventually, we'll get there. And maybe I won't do anything for Dorothea since she doesn't need anything right now, specifically. Petra just needs some... even be a Falconite, potentially. Axe and flying still. Axe and fly... oh, you don't even need any lance practice. Axe and flying is about to be at A. Let's do that.
I work to grow.
So maybe I should change the group tasks up. Maybe, I don't know. So now we just have to develop axes. Just have to develop that, and then you can be a wyvern lord. Alright, so Ignatz here. I need to develop your reason magic a bunch. That's what I gotta do with you. Make it a budding talent and stuff.
I'm really getting...
Sweet. What, making him magical? It's his budding talent. It's what he can be good at. Okay, maybe flame can be the last one here. Yeah, lances is definitely where it needs to be. We can develop your riding a bit to potentially help you out there in the future. You know?
No.
So yeah, let's Alright then, so there's all of that. So let's have a look at the goals here for everybody. So yeah, Ferdinand, you need... yeah, both axe and heavy armor, so that can stay the same. Linhardt, your lances is where it needs to be, so I don't think I have to develop that any further. I hate that having to buy food is overpriced and build a miracle food that's vegan, gluten-free, etc, etc. So like, if it's Japanese noodles, that's how it's always made. Feels bad. No bueno. So I only need to develop riding then. So let's change your goals to riding and reason then is what we'll do. Reason and riding skills. Caspar, your gauntlets is already where it needs to be, and it's gonna be building up over time, so I'm gonna go ahead and change your focus here to axes and authority to help you out with some battalions. Putting a sticker on an apple and claiming it as miracle gluten-free vegan fruit. Vegan fruit. Invention of the century. Best. Alright, you just need riding up and you're almost there. Yeah, your riding's about to reach A. Like any second now. Maybe I should have trained you and then I could change your goals. Next time, I guess. I'm paying $4 a piece. Is that actually per apples there? Because that is not okay. Okay, so I just need your axe up then. That's all I need there. Your flying is where it needs to be. So in that case, axe, authority. In that case, just an example. Okay, but that still sounds wacky indeed. Because they're building potato noodles just like it. Jeez. I'm gonna have to change you back to a sword master, and you can go on to be a mortal 7 here. So yeah, you need to develop reason. And you're doing a bunch of swords already, so let's actually do this. We'll do that. Mercedes, yeah, that's fine. That's A-O good. And yeah, you need to develop... We want to make you a Mortal Savant, though. So yeah, Sword and Reason. Let's do that, then. Sword, Reason. There we go. Your lance is where it needs to be, so yeah, focus on those. For sure. So maybe I should change the group task to Mercedes and Flame riding. Or something. Like that. Expected result 1 star. Oh, great. Great then, huh? And yeah, let's develop those more and more. This is what we can do. I just need to develop the flying. Sorry for the off-topic rant, but you were like, what? Don't worry about it. That's what Twitch chat as far as talking about things. Alright, this should be fine. So let's begin the training then.
Professor.
Focus on faith skill to excel as a bishop. No, I have more of an end game in mind for you freaking Mercedes. I'm thinking about the far future. You're thinking about the near future. Alright. Time to have a... Oh, never mind. We're not having a discussion. Things are happening. Flame would like to speak with me. Okay. Okay, then.
It has been a while since we last spoke, Professor. Spare me a moment again, will you not?
Of course.
You recall how you helped me and allowed me to join your class, yes?
Yeah, the story kind of made me.
I have learned a great many things since then. Indeed, I have truly
Yeah, thanks for
grown so
teaching me
much.
things. How's it going today, Edelgard?
This personal growth is due in large part to you. And
Hope
I
things
wish to
are going
express my
well.
gratitude. Sincerely.
And Edelgard subscribed with Twitch Prime out of nowhere. Do I know you? Do I know you from Frag? Thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it. I know you can only... No, it wasn't from Frag. Oh, okay, never mind then. But thanks so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I know you can only use that, and I thought I muted my mic for a sec by accident. But you're just tired. Alrighty. I know you can only use that Prime sub in one place each month, so I appreciate you using it here. I appreciate that. You're just tired. Just tired. Just relaxing. Just relaxing on Twitch then, checking out some stuff. Checking out some streams. I'm not sure you've grown that much.
Excuse me? Are you implying that I am still naive?
You just haven't aged a day in 5 years.
I will have you know that I have made many friends and am
Probably got
constantly
something to do with the
learning
story,
new
I
things.
imagine.
Why, when I go to the market alone, I even haggle. You
Whoa!
must be familiar with the delicate art of haggling.
What is
in
this
which
support
one
conversation?
negotiates a lower asking price for an item. That is the type
Yeah.
of knowledge common only to those as mature as myself.
Definitely. So you just bought a Nintendo Switch and just got Fire Emblem and Smash. Nice. How much have you gotten into both of those? Because yeah, I've been committing a bunch to Fire Emblem lately. About a week ago. Nice. Enjoying it so far? Smash Bros is pretty fun. I just attended my first 2 Smash tournaments ever yesterday and the day before, and I actually came in first place in both of them. So that was interesting. So I definitely enjoy Smash, so there's that. Lost, but you're so exhausted. I like it when you get your mates on. Nice. Sometimes, from time to time, I'll stream Smash Bros. If you ever want to do some games, let me know. Because I oftentimes do games against people. Matches and stuff. Fire Emblem takes the cake for me. I'm really enjoying Fire Emblem so far. I really want to see how the story progresses. Yeah, Flame's age here is going to be a topic of interest, isn't it? How old are you again?
Who? Me?
Yeah, you. Fire Emblem is your game of the year right now? Yeah, what else has come out this year that I've played? There was the remake of Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. I think that might be it for things that have come out this year for me. So I think so far it's probably my game of the year as well, honestly. I haven't even finished my first playthrough yet. But I'm really enjoying it. But yeah, when it comes to the Switch, the games that I would recommend the most are Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Octopath Traveler. Those are, in my opinion, the best games for the Switch. Maybe Fire Emblem, but I haven't beaten it yet, so I can't say for sure.
Have you not asked this once before? It is a bit rude to ask repeatedly.
Nope, I actually hate Breath of the Wild. I'm kind of in the minority. I'm gonna be honest. Breath of the Wild has the best gameplay in the Legend of Zelda series. I Like, it is really fun to play. It's a really cool world. It's really satisfying to go around and like explore everything, and it's like the world is calling out to you to be explored. But the music is awful. There's a couple bangers in there, like Sidon's theme or whatever. Sidon. But it's like they spent the entire musical budget on the trailers, and then they got somebody who was like playing piano for the first time ever for like the soundtrack. And the story is god awful. And the trailers make it look like it's one of the most epic experiences ever. Like, you see all these epic battles and the epic music playing. Throughout my time in Breath of the Wild, I never once experienced that. So I hate Breath of the Wild. So no, I don't actually really recommend Breath of the Wild a whole lot. If you're just looking for gameplay, then sure, pick it up. I don't regret playing it. I might hate it, but I don't regret playing it. The reason why I hate it is because like, there's been a few cases where I've been that hyped for a game. I saw the trailers, I heard the music. Music is one of the most important parts in a game to me. That's why my name's freaking Acoustic Harmonia. It's a way to say the sound of music. I'm a musical person. And the music of the trailers was some of the best music I've ever heard. And then the game came out, and it was that crap of like, one note. And then there's a final boss theme where there's like the main tune that's playing, and then there's somebody who's like spazzing on the piano in the background. Like, it's like they were trying to mess up the final boss theme as much as they could, because the piano in the background literally isn't even in time with the main part in certain points. It's like, were they trying to mess this up? Like, I'm genuinely concerned about the piano there. The final boss theme sucked. The only reason that there was anything good about it is because they used the trailer theme. And games that reuse themes are great, but it only applies if it's reusing a theme that plays earlier in the game, and they don't even use the main theme. They call it the main theme when it only ever played in the trailer and then the final boss theme. So it's a bit misleading and a bit of a joke, honestly. But what's the point in reusing a tune like that if it's only from the trailers and not actually anywhere in the game? Heck, you could have even made it the title theme. Nothing plays on the title screen. They could have even just thrown it on the title screen, and then it would have been reusing tunes. Because when you reuse tunes in a game's soundtrack and give it these different styles, it creates a feeling in the player like this is the same like experience that we've been experiencing all this time, but we've now taken it a step further. But what's the point in doing that if it only applies to the people who've seen the trailer and not the people who've played the game? It's like they were trying to mess up the soundtrack as much as they could. It's what my thing was being weird there. Like, the Breath of the Wild soundtrack, I would argue, is absolutely disgraceful. But yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is absolutely incredible. It's definitely a contender for one of my favorite games ever. I've never heard about Demon Slayer before. So you felt about Octopath Traveler? What? It's saying it had terrible music or something? Well, Breath of the Wild because it's easy to get sucked into doing things you never get to do in Zelda games. I do admit the gameplay of Breath of the Wild is the best in the series. I do definitely admit that. But yeah, I think Sidon's theme was the only theme I liked in Breath of the Wild. A lot of people praised things like the Hyrule Castle theme, but like, that's just because it's like slightly better than the stuff around it. It wasn't that good at all. It's just because it was surrounded by such crap that it looked good. It's like less trash. It's like a golden trash can in the middle of like regular trash cans. Hit Octopath Traveler because of constant repetition, boring characters with no interaction, level blocks to finishing a single story. Octopath Traveler is currently my 5th favorite game of all time. That's the 2nd best soundtrack I've ever seen in any game. 1st best being Xenoblade Chronicles 2, because those were the 2 games that I've played that I thought every single track in the entire OST was incredible. I never thought that any game would do that. And yeah, so I never thought that any game would ever achieve that for me, making me think that every single track in the entire OST was incredible. And both Octopath Traveler and Xenoblade Chronicles 2 did that for me. I never thought any game would do that. But yeah, so Demon Slayer's an anime, gotcha. I don't really know that much about animes though. I haven't seen a ton of them.
So,
But yeah,
well, it seems we have something in common since I do not know your age either.
yeah, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is absolutely incredible when it comes to its soundtrack, and it was quite brilliant in how they factored into the cutscenes as well. It did things that I've never seen any game do before with the cutscenes, with how well it timed it. The best case being the end of chapter 3 when you're fighting Malos and Akos, and Rex just unlocked the true power of the Aegis there. Well, a power of the Aegis, I guess, unlocking Mithra there. So having visions, hold on. Let's talk about this here. I need to move these chords. So what Xenoblade Chronicles 2 does with its music. One of the main themes that's used is counterattack. Like, that's a recurring tune, and it's used in various different places, which is very brilliant there. So, and you've just been up for 28 hours? That is a lot, Edelgard. My oh my, yeah, might be good to get some sleep there soonish. Okay, I muted the game there. What's the sound here like? So, there is a theme in Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Counterattack. It's been a while since I played it. But typically, there's a part of it that goes... and progresses from there. But there's also a key change that happens in it later. So it goes from... to... So it's the same tune, but played in a slightly different way. And how the chapter 3 cutscene uses it is there's like the build up to that part there, right when Rex starts having the vision that like Shulk would have in Xenoblade 1. So it's like do 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 do. I forget what the notes are. I'd have to play the whole thing through. And the music cuts out, and then Rex starts asking like, what is this? And Mithra explains like, it's called foresight. It's a immediate prediction of the future. Like, read their movements and then counter. And Rex is like, I got it. And then as the vision is happening, he sees Malos and Akos attacking him. And how the notes work is it's Malos, Akos, vision cuts. Then they're actually attacking him. Malos, Akos, and then he counterattacks. So what it does is it shows in the vision him getting hit by Malos, Akos, showing that this original key here was the way that the battle was going. That's the way it was going before. But now the vision cuts and he's counterattacking, and we enter this new key. Oop. Oop. So, Malos, Akos, or wait, is it the other notes? It might be like Malos, Akos there or something. Malos, Akos, and it's something like that with them being timed. But it's perfect symbolism. It's the craziest thing that I've ever seen with music in a game with that cutscene there. It's showing this original key is the way the battle was going, but this new key is the way it's going now. So that's literally the theme. The name of the theme is counterattack, and it perfectly symbolizes that. It shows during the vision the original theme, the original key, the way the battle was going, but the way it's going now. So Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I would say, is by far the transitions. What the heck? I would say by far Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is the best musical game I've ever seen. I'll bet you nobody noticed that thing that I noticed that I just explained there. Like, I'm a very musical person. It's one of, if not the most important thing to me when it comes to a game in general. Like, the most important things to me are story and music. Gameplay is just a bonus from there. But yeah, so it's very subtle kind of symbolism of the key, original key representing the way the battle was going before, and the new key representing that. And neato then. But yeah, the key change is absolutely incredible there. And let me tell you. Yeah, there's totally a reason why Flame hasn't aged a day, right? Sounds like a plan there. Glad I follow you, but I'll see you tomorrow if you're streaming. Sounds good. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out, Edelgard. But I can't stream on Mondays. I'm kind of working full-time for an IT company, and the only days that I even know for sure I can stream are Wednesdays and Sundays, typically, because of full-time work. I thought I'd have a whole lot more time going from university to full-time work, because I was like, hey, no homework. But turns out that's not the case, because it's wake up at 6 a.m., get to work, get home at like 5 p.m.-ish, eat, get to Taekwondo, get home, sleep, repeat. So Wednesdays and Fridays are the only weekdays I don't have Taekwondo, and I sometimes head out of town on Friday, so I can't even. So the only days I even know I can stream is Wednesday and Sunday. But yeah, currently out of uni, but going back in September, yeah, I am as well. I'll have more time to stream once September rolls around. And here I thought it would be the other way around. I thought I'd have more time to stream once summer started. I did full-time work instead of university, because no studying, no homework. Turns out, it's the other way around. Yeah, they definitely can, SJ, for sure. And yeah, soundtrack to me is potentially the most important part of a game. But yeah, also, sorry, I muted the game and then I forgot to unmute it again. But hold on. Also, on the topic of the music. Meh. But yeah, thanks for stopping by and thanks again for the sub as well, yada god. Gonna actually crash this night, good luck. Have a good night there. Hold on, let's load this up here. But yeah, there's definitely a reason why I go by Harmonia. Let's mute the game again. Final boss theme of Breath of the Wild. Listen to the piano. Like, what a joke. Like that last part there, for example. What is the piano guy doing? I'm seriously concerned. What the heck? Like, I'm genuinely concerned. It was like he was having a seizure on the piano keys. Like, I'm genuinely concerned for that guy.
I compared you to any old sea, but I have
Oh,
come to
Breath of the
realize you
Wild
are
final
more like
boss
a
theme.
Particular sea, one I have seen before. When I was quite small,
Boy, oh boy.
my mother would take me out to play in the sea. She was an excellent fisher, my mother. I grew to love fish deeply because of her.
The fish? Where are you going with this?
Well, you see, fish are... Oh, wait. I was talking about the sea, was I not?
So what's Flame gonna turn out to be, I
sense
wonder?
that, like the sea, your depths are seemingly impenetrable.
She's secretly a fish.
Yet, despite your unknowable depths, there is something familiar about you. It's as if we have met somewhere, long, long ago.
Oh? You think we've met before? Long
I
ago.
don't think so. It is all quite strange, really. Still, I do not think you could be a complete stranger either. Both your hair and eyes are unmistakably...
Oh, has she met Sothis in the past?
Oh, apologies. Just muttering to myself.
Since we kind of have a bit of Sothis's hair and eyes now.
Mutterings aside, I mean to say that you do not feel like a stranger to me.
Maybe she knows
For whatever
Sothis.
reason, I feel deeply connected to you.
You
And
play
for
Breath of the
this,
Wild mute almost 100% of the time. Nice. Your kids were asleep. Gotcha. Yeah, best not to wake them then. Well, why not just use headphones though? It's Felix's birthday. Oh, it's the tea party. That's why headphones are like the greatest invention ever in the history of inventions. If I was the judge of that. Or something, I don't know. Sure, this. Good question.
That aroma. My favorite tea.
I just randomly guessed.
Why, thank you.
Offer some tea. There you go.
Not bad.
But it's a handheld and a home console. Take it out of the dock. That's what I do.
What?
But I know it's Kibble comrades, sure. But I know it can also be nice to see things on a big screen as well, though. Evaluating allies, because he's all about battle. Is all the stuff that he likes.
Yes.
The last battle. Sweet.
I know it's important to take a
He's a
break,
simple man.
but if you rest too long, your muscles wither.
You're taking out the kids will too, like they'll use it out of the dock as well, you mean? And it'll get broken. So the rule is just keep it in there then. Commend? He doesn't like getting commended. It was still perfect anyway. Yeah, like... Yeah. I know that the screen protector I have on my Switch is really good. Like, for the screen, that is. It's... Oh, I forget what it is. What's that freaking... I forget what the substance is called, where it's like a mix of, like, plastic and glass. You have one as well? The one that I have... I don't think... Do I have a spare one in here? I don't think so. Oh, I do. I do actually. This thing here. I guess this was one that I like took off or something because I can't. There's no like stickiness to it anymore. But this is the freaking thing that I have on my Switch there. Yeah, having a screen protector on is definitely a good idea. This is, I forget what the substance is called, but it's like the mix of like glass and plastic, whatever that is. I can't believe I keep forgetting it, but I put my first one on kind of unsuccessfully. It was crooked, so I took it off and then put another one on. And the one that I took off was a perfect chance to like test out exactly how good it was. So the site proclaimed that apparently it was like scratch proof, like you couldn't scratch it or anything like that. So I took a knife, I pressed as hard as I could on a cutting board. I couldn't scratch it. So I took a knife and I started stabbing it down like that. And I couldn't stab through it just with like regular stabs like that. I couldn't even leave a mark on it. If I stabbed really hard, I could shatter it. But yeah, tempered glass, that's what it is.
Not bad.
If I stabbed really hard, I could stab through it. But just like little stabs like that, even with a bit of force, they would slide off. Like I was able to shatter it with a bit of effort. But that was with a bit of effort. With a knife straight down. And pressing down with a knife, just going across, I couldn't even scratch it. It was freaking insane. Yeah, that's why I got mine as well. I heard people saying that it gets scratched from the dock, and I was like, oh. I was like, oh, maybe I should get a screen protector then. If the official Switch dock is going around scratching things, you know? Sweet, we're getting some more charm. Sweet, man. Got the Switch 8 months before you opened it.
I am ready to begin.
What, before you opened the screen protector? So it was like decently scratched before then? Or something like that, and then got the screen protector, but there was an 8 months difference?
Let's both do our best. Professor, it is finished.
I remember I picked mine up like a couple weeks after I got the Switch, which was release day after standing in line for 8 hours in front of an EB Games. Fun times. Oh, kept the unopened Switch in the box until Christmas. Gotcha. So, if it was 8 months in advance, that must have been like a pretty good sale or something that happened, right?
I suppose it's working.
It must have been. Spend that time to collect stuff for it. Get all prepared and such. Alright, we might just do a seminar this time. I think is what we may do. This is about 1 month after release. Were they still hard to find around then? Because I know that for the first few months, especially here, they were like really hard to find. Like I know, like within the first like 7 months of release, something like that, they were very hard to find. Yeah, that's what I've heard from people. Like I was really lucky with managing to get it on release day. Yeah, might have been a good idea to get it early there. Because like the moment they were restocked, they were always continuing to be sold out. Just because there was the chance to get it. So that's why it was like the 8 months early, just because there was the chance to get it, not a sale. So that was the launch year then. Is there a class that I should go into? What were the skills that I wanted on my character at the end of the day again? I have this all planned out because I'm a freaking crazy mad lad. Yeah, Wrath could be handy. Like Vantage and Wrath together, my goodness. A white magic range +1. What gives that again? Now I forget. Guess I'll scroll down and see. Because I have that planned out too. What gives white magic range +1 again? White magic range +1. Oh, it's just Faith S. It's not a class. Okay. So I just need to build that up and stuff. Let's see here. Yeah, quick riposte would help, but I'm pretty sure War Master has that. I already have a Vantage. And yeah, Wrath would be handy for like Vantage plus Wrath together. What gives Wrath again? I think it's a grappler, right? Let's see here. Where is Wrath on my freaking notepad here? Wrath is... Where is Wrath? I can't find it. I can't find it in my freaking writing here. Oh, it's Warrior that has it, not Grappler. So if I don't know if I'll be able to get that this time then. So Warrior is Yeah, you just need axe at A for that. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to build up to that then. I mean, I could fill out some magic classes just for the fun of it. You know, get some stuff there. Or something. Because if I... Yeah, if I went as a mage, I could always get Fiendish Blow. You know. I could always get a Fiendish Blow. Which would help with my magical attacks. Yeah, it definitely seems like he does do well with magic, which is very nice. If he didn't, I would not have been happy. We could try out Mage for a little bit, because if he maxes out, he gets Fiendish Blow, which gives him +6 magic when he's initiating combat, which is very nice. So we'll see if I can...
I've set my sights higher.
Maybe deck it out? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, I just have it unlocked now. I can always move away from that now. So you still need to build up quite a bit of armor, don't you? Don't you? Yeah, you have that maxed out, Linhardt. You could always do the other advanced class if you really wanted to, but let's see here. Just need to get your riding up, that's it. And as for this, yeah, you should be pretty darn close here, shouldn't ya? 91%. And you have Grappler maxed out, right? Yeah, there's no reason to stick as Grappler anymore. I mean, just in case I'll save here. But yeah, so there's no reason to stay as Grappler since it's maxed out anyway. So we can maybe get another Master class then. Make him a War Master. A Master of War. That's my plan. There we go, easy peasy. Ow! Shoulder. Sweet. Tap bonus, what, defense or something? Nope, res.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Sweet. Alright, so we have another master class now. As for Bernadetta... Hold on, is Sniper maxed out? It's not maxed out yet. Man, I really wish I could see my progress on... Oh, I can see it right there, never mind. But we just can't see it in, like, the lesson kind of menu there. Okay, so we're pretty close to maxing out Sniper, so we'll do that first. Get it done and stuff. Petra here, you could... Hold on, is Wyvern Rider maxed out? It is! There's no reason to stay, is it? Okay, we can probably try to be a Wyvern Lord now. Get another master class. Oh no! 90% and she failed.
Regret.
Oh no! Well, I mean, I did save. Those, like, master seals are expensive. So, I mean, I kind of don't want to lose too many of those. So we know that Caspar will get his, but Pedro won't then. Actually, wait, I heard from some people that apparently you can just reset the certifications over and over. So I wonder if they work differently than, like, the Divine Pulse, like, presetting what it'll wind up being. But we'll do it for science. So you can. Interesting. So maybe we'll try it out for science. For the sake of science, we shall do it. So it's not predetermined. Nice, then. So you can just, like, save scum it. Sweet. Neat, that works differently than in the battles, then. A linked attack. Sweet. Neato. Seen people do it getting at 30%. Oh, so like the very minimum that you can even take the exam. Why is the loading thing just frozen right here? Oi. Oi. There we go. Yes, keep on going. There we go. Alright, so you can just reset it a bunch of times then. So I mean, in that case, we can just, you know... We can just do this. Save scumming in Soleil Pass, so Petra needs to remember how to ride a freaking wyvern real quick and swing an axe around. Is it just bad luck? Is this just terrible odds? Maybe I'm cursed. We must do this for science. We'll find the answer for the sake of science here. Soon we will know. Once it loads. Yada yada. I do like the wheel, though. Yeah, there's the 10% away. So I mean the 1 in 10 happening twice there of not passing. Just terrible luck, I guess. I've been having some pretty terrible luck here and there over the past weekend. During the finals of my first Smash tournament, I literally lost a stock from the freaking predetermined controllers that we had. Like, that we weren't allowed to change, had this freaking programming button on it, and I guess I must have hit it and it locked in, like, B button inputs, so my Charizard Flare Blitz to his death, and then my Squirrel started spamming Water Gun the moment he came back, because of this programming button, and they had to pause the game to fix my controller. So I was like 1 stock down disadvantage in the finals of the first Smash tournament. But, I mean, I won it anyway, so I guess it wasn't too bad at the end of the day. But still a slight disadvantage. Are we sure that it can be safe scummed? Maybe it's just the worst luck ever? Or something? I've seen people do it, and that's what I've heard. I have heard people saying that they can safe scum this. But I guess I'm just the unluckiest person ever. Or something like that. Unlucker dog. Head into a battle while playing online, you may see the spirits of those who perished on other players' battlefields. They are more likely to appear in places where death is frequent. Spirits that appear in this shade indicate where many enemy units have fallen, and indicate where many ally units were lost. Yeah, she forgot how to fly. She just forgot it for a quick second. Yeah, another battle would probably help, but I want to do this for science. For the sake of science. It must be done. We must see here. Can it be done? So if I choose Caspar, he's probably gonna get it again. I imagine here. He's at 91%, so 1% higher than Petra. Oh, looks like we can skip it. We can skip the thing. Yeah, there's the res up. Change into that. Alright, save this is save. Save that there, and then certifications. Whoops, no, don't skip. For anybody else here, Cyril, we could make you a Wyvern Rider. Maybe 77. Yeah, I didn't actually realize I could skip it, sorry. Like, I might max out Brigand first, because that gives... I forget what it's called, but the strength +6 when you initiate combat one. That one. So you're already in that. There's Mercedes that wasn't in the advanced class yet. Why can't you be? Why? Faith A or higher. What is it right now? It's at B. Are you kidding me? Oh, maybe her goals should... I wonder if her goals include faith right now. It might be lances and riding. Maybe that's the reason why. I think her goals right now might be lances and riding. I might have to change that for the next one here. It's like, I could try that, but, you know, probably not a good idea. Or maybe it's a great idea, considering he'd be able to actually be practicing magic finally. But hold on. Freaking science. Or science. Wyvern Lord. Every time! What? Is it not safe scummable? What the heck? What is going on here? What is going on in my classroom? Why does Petra no longer know how to fly? What the heck? I am so confuzzled. What the heck? Because I've heard about people being able to do this as well. I've heard people say that. Okay, last try. Last try. Yeah, just get Mercedes to 30% and then pass it. I mean, there was Felix who was at like 40% who I could try, but you know, that's a valuable seal right there. That's some valuable stuff. Jumping, 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 jumping. Last try. This is the last one I'm doing. Last one. Really? Is it not save scummable? What the heck? Oh yeah, what if I try Falcon Knight? Because if there is like preset things there, I mean, try it and just see what happens. Funsies. I know it's a lower chance of passing, but if it's preset for me to fail Wyvern Lord, I mean, we could see what happens. Science. I'm curious. A little bit curioso. Meh. Son told you that he wanted a Lego car for his birthday? Any specific kind there? Because I know that there's a bunch. I used to be really into Lego when I was younger. But then as I started getting into games, I was like, wow, Lego was really expensive. Yeah, that sounds about right. Literally just as I was saying there, I kind of dropped that hobby because, you know. Yeah, I have no idea what that is there. Maybe I don't really know that much about cars, so maybe I shouldn't have asked the question. But 30%. I mean, I kind of don't want to try. I kind of don't. Also, let's do this before I forget. You can go back to being a sword master now.
I can master this power. I'll prove it.
Sweet. Also, I'm curious. That gives +3 in sword, and that's +1, and then or +2 in axe. I'm the Voltron Lego kid a year ago, and he did build it. I assume that that's a pretty complex one there. Pretty good at reading the directions. That was like my favorite part when I was a kid. I used to always like build it up and have a lot of fun doing that, and then that'd be like it. I wouldn't do anything with them afterwards, pretty much. So, you know, he's 7. Yeah, I remember I used to be really into Lego, but, you know, it was expensive, so I kind of dropped it. So I kind of dropped it from there because of the priciness. Ignatz, can I make you a magic class? Maybe? So yeah, let's see who I can reclass into what. You could maybe be in a fortress knight. Only 45% chance of getting into that. Because I need to build up your armor and axes, Ferdinand. What if I just... I mean, you're 100% here. You're not going to like this, Ferdinand. You're not going to like losing your horse for a little bit. But we got to build up your armor and stuff. So here you go. Yeah, I'm trying to convince him to do the cheaper one. Because, yeah, that's an expensive thing there. I assume that's American dollars? If that's American dollars, then that's more expensive than a Switch then. So that is then. So yeah, that's over 400 Canadian then. Easily. So you've maxed that, Linhart. So I mean, while you're waiting, you could always do a little bit of progress in the other magic class. Maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we could always get Fiendish Blow here. But it might take a little while for you to, you know, build up the thing. Build up your experience in that. But you're max with Bishop now anyway. Wait, we have a Dark Seal. We actually have a Dark Seal now. So we could give somebody Life Taker. Do I have any other mages here? May as well use the... Oh, but the Dark Seal can only be used on males, though. Wait, Ignatz. What if I made you my freaking dark mage? 73 per. Ooh. Ooh, because I want to make him a magic user anyway. Yeah, it is. Isn't it? Only the men can be dark mages. What's up with that? Yeah, they totally are, aren't they? I wanted to make you a magic user anyway. Well, if I made you my dark, because I was gonna make Hubert my dark mage, and then Hubert stabbed me in the back, and I was like, oh crap, I can't make you my dark mage. Come on. Remember everything I taught you about magic? Yeah, I probably would have made Dorothea one as well. Here, actually, yeah, Ignatz is probably a pretty good option.
I did it.
Look, we finally have him as a mage now. Sweet. So you know Blizzard and Heal as the things that you know, and while you're a dark mage, you can use Miasma. Sweet. So now we'll develop those then, and we'll progress you on to becoming a Mortal Savant then. So because we'll bring you down the Dark Mage line, so now there's Dark Bishop unlocked there, since you've been a Dark Mage. What, you need another Dark Seal to become a Dark Bishop? Oh no! Well, maybe so much to the Life Taker idea. I'm not sure. But yeah, that's an advanced class that isn't there for others, since you gotta be a Dark Mage first. Man, oh man, so there's my Dark Mage then, Ignatz. My oh my. Well then. Yeah, as long as I keep running into the Dark Knight. Hopefully. Oh, speaking of the Dark Knight, you just reminded me. You reminded me the thing we got from the Dark Knight. Hold on, Mercedes needs the freaking thing from the Dark Knight. Where is it? Where is it? Yeah, I haven't killed him yet. I don't know how I got that Dark Seal, since apparently you can only get it from killing him. But I haven't killed him. This thing. Crest of Lamine nullifies attack effectiveness and critical hits may have damage. Yes. That's what Mercedes has, right? Yeah, minor Crest of Lamine. Yes, please. Wonderful. Wunderbar. Alright then, so Ferdinand is gonna be an armor knight for a little bit. I mean, you could mess around in like this class here for a little bit, but you're probably not gonna be able to like max it out before I move you on anyway. Is the thing. I mean, I could make you a mage just for fun, Linhart. Just for funsies, you can progress in that class a little bit, maybe get Fiendish Blow. Or something like that, I don't know. Yeah, you still need to max that out, Bernadetta. Dorothea, you can stay as the master class for now. Petra's just chilling, apparently. So why is there an intermediate Pegasus Knight class and then an advanced Wyvern Rider class, and then they both like converge there? Wonky. Wonky, man. I mean, we could build up some lances like this. No, wait, we need axes built up, though. I could make you a mage to build that up more. Looks like you've maxed that class, Mercedes. You could always be a regular mage for a little bit, since you're just, like, another class in the same place there. Sure. There you go, I guess. There you go. I don't really worry about these faculty guys that much. So you're already in the advanced class there, so that's fine. Yeah. Yeah, you can stay in Brigand. Okay. I guess we'll see the support thing. Oh my goodness, there's a lot of support things here. And yeah, there's that thing. That'll be at the end of the game.
Oh, Petra.
We'll choose someone, I guess.
Researching something?
Yes, I am investigating useful fighting techniques.
You're always trying to become a better fighter. Personally, I'm sick of all the battles.
You are feeling sick about battle? Oh, I understand. Yes, I am also wishing for this war to finish quickly.
Sooner the better. I don't even remember the last time I washed my hair.
Yes, it is hard to be braiding your hair when it is damaged from lack of care.
Speaking of, you know, I don't think I've seen many braids like yours, Petra.
Yeah, it is kind of a lot.
I assume it's a hairstyle from Bridget? May I take
Or
a
I guess
closer
it's a
look?
style she was talking about.
You may. This style of braiding has been passed down through my family.
How very elaborate. That must take a long time to do.
Your words are delighting me. Braiding it does take up a great amount of time every day.
Every day? Now I suppose you couldn't sleep with your hair like that, could you?
That's a lot of work then.
Do you think you could teach me? It would be fun to match you every now and then. And once I learn how, I can help you with your hair. What do you think?
I am really liking that idea. It would give me great happiness to have our hair match.
I'd like it too.
Dorothea, before I had confusion. I thought you were being overly familiar, but then I gained understanding. Now I am knowing that is how you show your kindness, and I have much gratitude for that. It is impossible to be imagining life without you. You are precious to me.
Petra, what a lovely thing to say.
Yeah, I mean, could just do that, but I don't know how it works. I've never braided my hair before. I don't know what exactly you gotta do for that.
Might just cry.
If you will be crying, you can have my... my shoulder. For your crying.
Oh, I was just playing around. But if I ever do need a good cry, I do hope you'll lend me your shoulder.
My shoulder will always be available for you.
Oh, yeah? So I don't even need to make a reservation or anything?
A reservation? For my shoulder?
Oh, I just meant... You know what? It doesn't matter. What matters is that I enjoy spending time with you. It makes me stop worrying about marriage and status.
If that is the truth, then will you be coming to Bridget with me?
Huh?
When this war is finished, I am wishing for you to be seeing my homeland.
You are? Oh my. I'd love to, Petra. As soon as the fighting is done, I'd like nothing more than to see Bridget with you.
Seems like all the ace supports with all the characters are kind of wrapping up the connections between those characters. Oh my goodness, Mercedes has a lot. Jeez.
Oh, Mercedes. This is unexpected.
I guess I say it as Mercedes instead of Mercedes.
Hello,
Mercedes.
Ferdinand. Did you come to pray?
I did. I quite like the atmosphere in the cathedral.
Yeah, I like all the rubble in the front of it. It's really nice, isn't it?
Holy and solemn. Perfectly suited to a noble, wouldn't you say?
I guess so.
You guess so? I think the matter is rather clear-cut. It is incumbent upon nobles that we pray regularly to the goddess. The piety of the nobles is a model for commoners. It teaches them the value of devotion.
Absolutely. I know exactly what you mean. I couldn't agree more.
These days, many nobles scarcely, if ever, pray. Look around. You and I are alone in this cathedral. It is really quite a shame.
Well, the cathedral's destroyed, my dude. It's in a state of disrepair, and it's...
Well, I don't really know that I count as a noble anyway.
I guess this is one of the conversations that could happen before the time skip.
I'm afraid the nobility seems to be
That's
losing
why.
its way. When you pray, you are usually alone, right?
No, I've definitely seen character progression in each of these characters. Like, Ferdinand is definitely a great example. Like, he's acting like his old self here because this is one of the conversations that you would typically see before the time jump. Like, the only characters I feel like have stayed pretty much the same are Petra, Caspar, and Linhardt. Maybe just them.
Yes, you're right. I usually am.
I've definitely seen the other characters change a bit.
Where are
No,
the
Bernadette
others?
has changed.
Of course you cannot force people to worship. That is out of the question. Nobles must determine for themselves what
She's
they
like
will
way more
believe
confident in
and how they
herself.
will pray.
She still won't go out. Well, it's not like the moment you talk to her, she panics and runs away like she did 5 years ago. Like, she's overcome that. She's like a bit of a different person now. Before the 5-year time jump, anybody talks to her, she thinks that they're gonna kill them, or kill her and run away.
A religion foisted on you without your say is not
So
much
yeah,
of a
she's
religion
definitely
at all.
changed.
Do you not agree?
Yes, I definitely agree. Definitely agree.
No, I would say
On
that they
the other
change
hand,
here.
We cannot stand
I've
idly
noticed.
by while
It was great talking to you, but I'm getting pretty
Like,
sleepy.
Ferdinand, his priorities
I'm
have
gonna head
super
off to bed. Good night.
changed, and he's like lost his purpose and stuff like that, and he He's trying to find what exactly he's fighting for.
All in all, one has to conclude. Mercedes, where did she go? I must have inspired her to go out and revive
Yeah, but
the
that's
faith.
okay.
Perhaps I should do the same. Like an omelet.
Whoops, I hit that A way too early. Let's see here, Felix. No, there's definitely more to it than that.
Here you go, Felix. Have some tea.
Oh.
Like the thing is, he's not technically even really a noble anymore, considering his house isn't really, you know, acknowledged as that anymore. So he doesn't even have like his title that he was so proud of anymore.
Sorry, but we're all out of cakes. Should I bake some more?
Please, don't.
Oh, your clothes are so dirty. Let me wash them for you.
Mercedes, what's wrong with you?
There's nothing wrong with me. I'm just making tea. Is there something wrong with that?
You're not my mother. You don't have to bother with all this. I can do without it.
I'm so sorry.
No, I
didn't mean
definitely
to
say
be
that he's
rude.
changed.
You just remind me so much of my little brother.
Oh, the Death
Your
Knight,
brother
cool.
is Yaritza, the Death Knight.
Oh, so is Yaritza the Death Knight then?
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying you remind me of the Death Knight or Yaritza. Just
Oh yeah,
Emil.
I forgot that that's what the Death Knight's name is Emil. So where did Yaritza go, I wonder?
But they're the same
That'll be
person.
interesting to find out if he's not.
Sorry
Oh
to
wait,
state
are
the
they?
obvious, but I'm not your brother. I'm not Emil.
Wait, are Yaritza and Emil the same person?
Can't you
What?
find someone else to bother?
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'll leave you alone. Please help yourself to more tea if you'd like. I can leave the pot. Goodbye.
I am me, Felix Hugo Fraldarius. There is no one else. Brother.
So what's going on there then, I wonder? We got one more here with Cyril. Oh boy. Ah, man. Can I just skip
What's
it?
this?
Nah. Oh, so you have to do that side quest first. That makes
Look, it
sense
isn't
then.
Cyril. How did he manage to fall asleep here?
So as not to spoil
the
that then.
warmth must have put him right down.
Hmm.
He looks
Interesting.
so cute when he's napping.
But yeah, that definitely makes sense then. Like, I was wondering, like, what would happen if you see that and you haven't done
just
that
keep reading.
paralog before?
No need to disturb him.
Yeah, good job talking out loud, not disturbing.
Good morning, Cyril. Did you sleep well?
What? Where?
It's Mercedes. I thought you'd remember my name by now.
Oh, sorry. I know it, but it's hard to say.
Oh, so you didn't do it then? Because who was the other unit that was needed for? It was Caspar. Was the other one. So you didn't get to see that in the Blue Lions route.
You're
Interesting.
from Elmira, aren't you? I hope you haven't been uncomfortable here at the academy.
Ah, it's great. I eat every day.
Were you not eating before you came here?
Every couple days, maybe. It was rough.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Are you hungry? You should eat up to make up for all the meals you missed in the past.
Okay. Thank you, Mammal.
Just call me Mercy. That's what my friends call me.
Mercy. Mercy. Hey! Thanks, Mercy. Well, I had a good sleep, but there's work to do now. See ya.
The biggest mystery in this game is where that scar came. What, on Cyril? I didn't even notice that scar existed until you mentioned it.
It
I never
doesn't
even
seem
saw
like
that
he has
before,
very many
honestly.
friends here. It's
The heck?
fine, but I probably shouldn't cry.
It's bothered you so much. I didn't even notice it. Now it's gonna bother me. I didn't even realize it existed. Aw, man.
Ignatz? Why are you following me?
Oh,
It might be
Can I
one of
help
his
you with
support
something?
conversations or something.
you must be struggling by yourself, Cyril.
Okay, I was originally gonna make Hubert my dark mage, but that kind of wound up not working out as he betrayed us. So here's Hubert 2.0, Ignatz. He's my new dark
This
mage.
is my job. I do it myself.
But we could do it so much faster working together.
Yeah, you tell him Hubert
You
2.0.
don't have to.
I don't mind. Plus, if we finish early, you can go and do whatever you like.
You want to know?
Yeah, the
what I wanna do?
documentary loves the arts. He loves to paint about all the dark
Sure,
things in the
tell me.
world.
I'd like to do my assigned work without you pestering me.
Oh. Okay.
Why are you always so concerned about what I'm doing anyway, Ignatz? It's kind of weird, you know?
Wow. It hurts when you put it like that. I've been meaning to ask you about Elmira. You always look so busy, but I thought you might talk to me if I helped with your work.
There's nothing about Elmira worth talking about.
Maybe the scars we're talking
I find
about.
it all so fascinating. Please, tell me about the people, the buildings, the flowers. Ooh, any scenery you liked looking at.
Nope, never took much time to look at anything. Why do I gotta talk about stuff I don't want to talk about just because you're bored, Ignatz?
Even though you endured hardships, there must have been some things you enjoyed.
You don't get it. Look, I'm gonna go. Should have done it already.
Yeah, that's what I've been wondering about as
Okay,
well.
Sorry to bother
It's
you.
like the big mystery
Let
with
me know if I
Rhea.
can help. Oh, and
Too many
I hope we can
unanswered
talk some other
questions.
time.
Makes me really
But
want
there's
to beat this
nothing to
game.
talk about. Jeez, what a weirdo.
You're the weirdo, Cyril. How dare you disgrace Hubert 2.0? Wait, there's a freak. Really?
Hello,
Really, this is a
Professor
support
Marmara.
conversation. Got your nerves so
Wish you to know
bad,
that
Cyril?
I've heard ever so much about
He
your
is
talent.
now for me.
Whatever are you talking about, Flame?
Good
Singing.
question.
Why, you are wonderfully skilled at it, are you not? Why?
Oh, it's
I
one of
have
these
even
conversations
overheard
again.
People saying your voice is akin to the singing of a goddess.
It makes me happy to hear. But who told you that?
Oh, the students are always.
Oh, my
speaking
hidden
of it,
spies.
which got me to thinking. I may be
Yeah,
the
there's
only
that whole thing
person
that's
in
going
all
on,
of the
where they're
academy
trying to like
who's
find her
never heard
there.
your beautiful voice in song. So, I was wondering.
She like
Marmara,
transformed into a Dagron
might
and then
you
it was
sing
never
a
seen
little
again.
something for me?
Your request is touching, but I can't perform on such short notice. My voice is an instrument and requires proper gentle care. However, the stories are true. I was once the leader of the Mittelfrank troop, but that was a long time ago.
Mittelfrank. German, I guess?
Mittelfrank?
Mittelfrank.
What do those words mean precisely?
Well,
You've never heard of the Mittelfrank troop?
doesn't really mean much from what I can
Before
tell.
war, It was the single most popular opera company in the imperial capital. I used to sing on stage with them. I was the star, in fact.
Oh, wow. In all of Enbar? They must not have been around when I was living there.
You used to live in Enbar?
Indeed. Although I was quite a bit younger at the time. It is
We
where
still
I
don't
was
know your
born,
age.
as a matter of fact.
Oh, well, you must have been too young to hear about us.
Yes, that could be. And
That's
what
totally a
precisely
lie.
is the function of an opera troupe?
You don't know what an opera troupe is? Well, it's a group of performers like myself who act out stories on stage in front of a big audience. Stories with lots of singing.
Oh, I understand now. I certainly have experience in the fine art of storytelling.
It's totally gonna turn out that Flame's like hundreds of
There's
years
often
old or
singing
something, isn't it?
As a part of story time for the children at the monastery.
That is darling, Flame. But I'm not sure it's quite the same thing as an opera. You see, operas are performed in grand theaters with
We shall
orchestral
see.
accompaniment.
I know I don't know what her secret
Everyone
is yet.
attending
I'm
wears
just
their
throwing out like
finest.
random guesses
It is
into
a
the
very
dark.
special occasion.
Yeah, I don't yet.
Theaters, they're called?
But
You mean to say that there are buildings
but yeah, her
exclusively
age has been a
used
mystery and
for-
she hasn't aged a day over the
telling
past
stories?
5 years.
You've
She keeps
never
avoiding
even
questions
heard
about her
of
age.
Theater?
And there's a reason the bad
You're
dudes
an
want her blood, so there's
intelligent girl,
something
Flame,
there.
And the world
She's way
is
older than she
full of
looks.
wonders. You have a lot left to discover.
She doesn't look that old at all. Okay, that's all the support. Conversations there. Alright, what seminars do we have here? Oh, my camera's blocking. Fine, camera off again. It's blocking some of the things here. I could do a set. What has 6 attendees of, or maybe of unit side actually use though? Like, that'd help. Oh, maybe Linhart should teach. Maybe do that then. Sure, this'll help. Say the ending of this path will explain a lot at least. Well, that's good. That's mucho bueno. I'll get all these answers. Wouldn't say it's a great ending though. That's the reason that I chose it over the other one. But now it's sounding like the other one in Black Eagles might not be the best thing ever. Aha!
Looks like I'm getting it.
And it's probably good to get this one done first and save the better ones for later, which also makes me wonder if I should be doing Blue Lions as the last of the 3 routes instead of second. Because apparently it's like the best one. So maybe I should do that. Wait, it's another day, so I mean, hold on a second here. You get to one point you expect it to be over and then it keeps going. Interesting. Like, why am I still playing? Sounds like a great time. Come on, remember things. Hey, you remembered things. I just had to wait for like another day. Neat. Okay, looks like Butcher's a Wyvern Lord now. Jeez.
I have success.
Hey, Rez is up. You do have success. There, jeez. About time. About time that worked there. Felix, your odds for Moral 7 are better now. But still not even more than half. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, this is fine for now. I guess Ferdinand's gonna be the weirdest of the bunch, being an armored knight, and then I mean, it's gonna be pretty weird for Linhardt just being a regular mage as well. Your party travels to Ialel, the Valley of Torment, to meet up with the allied troops and secure reinforcements. It should have been a safe march, but we're gonna get ambushed. Talking that you don't have him up for Mortal 7? Yeah, I like only recruited him like right towards the end, like of the pre-time jump there. So I didn't really didn't get the chance to develop his magic that much. Alright, time for this battle.